A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant development, Thailand has bolstered its military presence along its disputed border with Cambodia, a move that follows an increase in troop deployments by Cambodia. The announcement was made by Thailand's Defense Minister Phumtha, who was also serving as the Deputy Prime Minister. This escalation comes in the wake of rising tensions between the two neighboring Southeast Asian nations, particularly after a Cambodian soldier was killed on May 28 during a brief skirmish in an undemarcated area of the border. Since that incident, both governments have been engaged in a series of carefully worded exchanges, emphasizing their commitment to dialogue. However, Minister Phumtha stated that Cambodia had rejected proposals during bilateral talks held on Thursday, which could have potentially led to a de-escalation of the situation. He expressed concern over the reinforcement of military presence by Cambodia, which he said has exacerbated tensions along the border. In response, the Royal Thai government has deemed it necessary to implement additional measures to reinforce its military posture. Specific details regarding the extent of military reinforcements on either side have not been disclosed. Furthermore, the Thai army has reported that Cambodian civilians have made repeated incursions into Thai territory, labeling these actions as provocations that indicate a clear intent to use force. Consequently, the Thai army has stated that it will take control of all Thai checkpoints along the border area. In a separate address, Cambodian Prime Minister Hun Manet reiterated his government's stance of not initiating conflict but emphasized the need for self-defense. He called for respect for international legal frameworks and stressed that Cambodia's armed forces are prepared to defend against any form of aggression. Despite the rising military presence, Thailand has expressed a commitment to pursuing bilateral dialogue as a means to restore stability. A spokesperson from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs reiterated the Thai government's readiness to engage in discussions, particularly in light of the upcoming meeting of the Thailand-Cambodia Joint Boundary Commission, JBC, scheduled for June 14th. The spokesperson expressed hope that negotiations would proceed in good faith. The current military reinforcements come despite ongoing efforts by Malaysian Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim, who currently chairs the ASEAN bloc, and Chinese officials aiming to mediate and reduce tensions between the two countries. The border dispute between Thailand and Cambodia has a long history, with both nations contesting sovereignty at various undemarcated points along their 817 kilometers, 508 miles, land border. A demarcation established during French colonial rule in 1907. Tensions flared significantly in 2008 over the ownership of an 11th-century Hindu temple, leading to several years of skirmishes and resulting in at least a dozen fatalities, including a week-long exchange of artillery fire in 2011. While current leaders in both countries have maintained relatively warm ties, with familial connections between former leaders and current prime ministers, nationalist sentiments have been on the rise in Thailand. The Thai military recently indicated its readiness to launch a high-level operation in response to any violations of its sovereignty. In a notable development this week, Cambodia announced its intention to refer disputes over 4 parts of the border to the International Court of Justice, urging Thailand to cooperate in resolving these issues. Minister Phumtha reaffirmed Thailand's position, stating that the country does not recognize the jurisdiction of the court, and he proposed that all boundary disputes should be resolved through direct dialogue between the two nations. As the situation continues to evolve, both Thailand and Cambodia remain at a critical juncture, with the potential for further escalation or a return to diplomatic engagement hanging in the balance. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.